Okay, go ahead.
Cut a piece of foam about 2 inches long and a hook gap in width.
Okay.
Measure up against the shank and keep the measurement between your two thumbs. You will taper that down to not just a sharp point, but a broad point. Set that aside. Start your thread on the hook behind the eye. Wrap back to the bend. Cut the tag end of thread off. There's no need to make touching wraps. Prepare a piece of marabou. Measure it about a hook and a half shanks in length. Pinch it, bring it to the bend of the hook, and tie it down. Make sure to keep an even body. Cut the excess marabou off. Grab 4 silicone flutter legs. Fold them over the thread. Pull them back towards the bend and tie them down on the hook. Take backwards wrap, securing the legs as you go. Cut the legs just over the marabou, so they're extending past the marabou just a little bit. Grab the piece of foam and tie it down by the tip right near the eye to make sure to keep an even body. Wrap backwards, securing the foam as you go. Take a piece of saddle hackle, strip the fuzzies off, and grab the tip. Fold some of the fibers back and tie the tip in where your thread hangs right after securing the foam. Strip the fuzzies off of the end of chenille and tie that down on the near side of the hook. Bring your thread up to behind the eye. Take wraps, touching wraps of chenille up the hook.
What color is that?
Tan. When you reach the eye, take wraps of thread to secure the chenille. Grab the hackle and make open spiral wraps up the body. 4 or 5 should do it. Secure the hackle and cut the excess off. Although not necessary, I like to cut the top of the hackle off so the foam lays flat. Fold the foam over the body and pinch it where your thread is. First take a couple loose wraps and then pull hard down on the thread. At this point you can shape your head. Cut a little bit off so it doesn't create too much drag when casting. Then cut the corners pretty drastically in order to make a circular shaped head. Then grab one silicone leg, fold it over, then fold it over your thread. Bring it up to the far side of the hook and take wraps of thread to secure it. Do the same on the near side. Once those are secured, push the flap up and bring your thread to behind the eye but in front of the foam. Take a whip finish and whip finish your fly. Make sure not to nick any of the rubber legs. About 4 or 5 wraps should do it. Cut the tag end to thread off. Cut the loops of your rubber legs. Pull your rubber legs up so they're about even, and then cut them even. They should be about the body of the fly in length. This is not necessary as it's just meant to create wake. And that's the Gartside Gurgler.
Okay.